All right, that took a little bit longer than I expected, but we're finally back to doing the live. I know I took a little bit longer than I wanted to. Okay, let me make sure that the audio levels are okay. If at any point you guys feel like the audio's cutting off, just let me know. But welcome to episode 3. Now I'm going to be switching things a little bit. I'm going to be actually taking notes on here on Evernote. Let me just show you guys. I'm taking notes here so that you guys see what I'm doing. I know in the other videos I was taking notes on my iPad, but I'm going to switch over here so that, like I said, you guys could see everything that I'm doing. So let me just break it down for you guys. The first thing is here, I just have the sub niches. I have a list of all the niches that we're going to be focusing on or that I'm going to be doing research on. And on here, this is where I got the niches from. Then right here, this is where all the interests are going to go. So as I'm doing my product research, I'm going to be looking for people to target, or what other people are interested that are also interested into baking or frying, roasting, so on. So that's what we're going to do there. And then here we just have the potential audience. So the age, gender, and location. We're only going to be focusing on the US, UK, and Canada, since that's where I'm going to be selling. And I have that over here, so US, Canada, UK, and then up here I'm just going to be putting the months where this niche is the most active. And keep in mind, you don't want to always find the average trend for the entire world, because you're not doing that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about this right here. You don't want to put worldwide here just because you don't want the average of the entire world. You just want the average of the countries that you're working on or that you plan to advertise on. Got rid of that. All right, let me see if I should wait for a couple people to start joining. Yeah, we should be live now. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and start. And guys, feel free to ask questions as you're watching. I'm just gonna do the product research. So if at any point it just gets boring, just know that this is what product research looks like. I'm not going to cut anything off. This is just going to be raw footage. And if you guys have questions along the way, just ask them. Okay, we're going to do baking. Actually, we already did this, but I'm just going to really quickly do it just for the sake of the video. Okay, the US. We did US, November, and December. That seems about right. Yeah, that does. All right, so then for Canada, let's see, baking. Okay, so towards the end of towards the end of November, and then all December. So we're just gonna put December for this one. Oh yeah, I actually did that. Didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, now let's go over to the UK. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions. Just leave them and I'll go ahead and answer them as soon as I see them. And by the way, try to keep it related to product research. If you guys are interested in branding, then that's going to be during the branding live session. This one we said it was all year round. Okay, for frying, for the US, we said it was September, November, Canada, all right, September, December, UK, all year round. Now let's do roasting. Oof, okay. During December, and that's United Kingdom. Then we have December and November for the US. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing or similar with Canada. Okay, so we have something going on around October. Okay, December. So we're just gonna, there's a little spike here. All right, so we're gonna put October and December. April, nah, we'll just stay away from it. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do October and December for Canada. That's strange. I wonder what's happening in October. I believe that their Thanksgiving's a little bit earlier than ours, so that might be what's causing that. So what was it? October and December. Okay, now let's move on to grilling. And then right now I'm gonna go back and actually input the rest. Just wanted to get this over with. Oh, okay. Let's see, during May, it's gonna be like a summer thing, okay. So we're gonna focus on July, August, May, and June, all right. That was Canada, right? Yeah, that was Canada. June. Freaking keyboard. July. All right, we'll just keep it like that. All right, now let's go over to the United States. So United States, July again, but it starts around May, June, July, or it's yeah, not August. August not as much. All right, so this one's just gonna be more of just May and June, May through July actually. Actually, I should have done that in the other one. Okay, now let's do the UK. It's projected to go up during this time. I mean, April, June, I mean, there's nothing here, but it's projected to go up, so it's a tough call. I mean, the highest point is in April. So I might stay away from grilling in the UK. It doesn't seem to be as popular. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stay away from grilling in the UK. Okay, let's do steaming. I know some of you guys might find this a little bit boring, but this is the product research. See, steaming. I don't want to confuse this with some other stuff. That's a thing. Let's do the United States first. Okay, December, but I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Carrot grilled steaming. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about steaming. It's a little bit all over the place, and I'm not sure why that is. I will probably look into that a little bit more. Let's try the United States. We pretty much only get California. That's weird. All right, so I'm gonna have to look into it. And so let's just add it over here to the notes. So just added a note just to remind myself to look into it a little bit more, because there might be some weird thing going on. Because steaming, obviously there's different meaning for steaming. You could be steaming something for clothing, cooking, apparently there was something for crime. So it's a little bit all over the place. I'm just gonna hold up in doing my research on that. Now let's do poaching. All right, let's do. It starts during December and January when it's the most popular. So we're gonna go ahead and just put December and January. Again, we're gonna focus on these a little bit later. First, I just wanna focus on the interest, on the time where it's the most popular. So it's gonna be December and January. December, January not so much. All right, so that's just gonna be December. Oof, where's this right here? Okay, December again. January. I'm towards the beginning of January. Yeah, no, okay. So this is going to be December and January. January. Simmering. All right, let's move over to simmering. Vienna topic. Yeah, simmering. Chile con carne. Ham, okay. This one seems to be popular all year round, pretty much. So that's going to be all year. Oh yeah, let's do lower cases. Do you guys ever get thrown off when you see lower cases, upper cases, and then they just mismatch? It annoys me sometimes, but I'm too lazy to go back and fix them. Again, guys, I can't stress it enough. You never want to choose worldwide. You don't want to do that because you're not trying to sell to the world. You're only trying to sell to a few countries. So focus on the countries you're selling to. All right, now let's see this. Okay, it's not as popular all year round, but I mean, it's popular from September all the way to March, and then it just kind of drops off in April and May. So I'm gonna go ahead and say all year round. Yeah, I mean, there's enough for it to be all year round. It might not be as popular. We might not get as many sales during these months, but it's still fairly popular. Obviously, this isn't the only factor to take in consideration, but it's just one of the factors. So I would want to say it's going to be all year round for Canada. And yep, we're going to keep it all year round for the US too. All right, guys, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ending the live stream right now, or pretty short today, just because there really isn't anybody on the live, and I want you guys to be asking questions and whatnot, just so it's not too boring. So we're gonna go ahead and just end it here. Just to recap everything, all we did in this video was just look at the the trending frame for each sub niche. So for baking, we found out that it was the most popular during the months of November and December. In California, in Canada, it was during December. In the UK, it was all year round. And we found that out for all the sub niches we're going to be focusing on. Now, for the next video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at some of the interests to target for those sub niches. So the next video should be a little bit longer, and hopefully there's going to be more people there. So hope to see you guys there. And I'm going to be doing it early in the morning just because I feel like that's when more people seem to be active. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry that today's live was just a little bit shorter. It was shorter than I expected, actually. So we're going to go ahead and leave the rest for another day. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.